At my graduation dinner, my mom thanked everyone who supported me, then skipped the one person who paid for everything. It was supposed to be a simple dinner, nothing fancy, just family, a few relatives who showed up late, and the polite tension that comes with celebrating something everyone feels partially responsible for. My mom stood up halfway through dessert, glass raised, smiling like she'd been waiting for this moment. She thanked my professors, my grandparents, my aunt for emotional support, even my dad who hadn't been around much but still got a nod for believing in me. Everyone clapped at the right moments. Then she sat down. There was a pause that felt longer than it probably was. I glanced at the end of the table where my uncle sat quietly, hands folded, eyes down. He smiled anyway, like he expected this, like he'd practiced it. That's when I realized she was done. No mention of the man who paid my tuition when loans fell through. No mention of the rent checks that showed up without explanation. No mention of the part-time job he helped me get, or the car he let me use without ever asking for gas money. Someone else filled the silence with a joke. Plates clinked. Conversation restarted, but slower. Later, in the parking lot, my uncle hugged me and said how proud he was. He told me not to worry about the toast, said it wasn't important, said he knew where he stood. But that wasn't true. Not really. On the drive home, I asked my mom why she skipped him. She sighed and said she didn't want to confuse people, that it might look bad if others thought she couldn't support her own kid. She said gratitude didn't need an audience. I pointed out that everyone else got one. She told me I was reading too much into it. A few days later, my uncle called to congratulate me again. He mentioned, casually, that he'd be stepping back for a while. Said I should rely more on my parents now that I was officially done. Nothing dramatic, nothing angry, just distance. My mom still talks about that dinner like it went perfectly. I haven't corrected her. I don't know if I should. But every time I think about who really got me there, I remember the applause and who didn't get any.